broke my hand and I lost multiple pints of blood. But just like I told you before that match, you can beat me physically, but you can't outsmart me. And I also told you that revenge was a dish best served cold. After you got done beating me into a bloody pulp, Raven, you also said that you had set the gathering free. You didn't set them free. You discarded them like garbage. Now you know it was me that set them free. Free from your sickness. You made a big mistake, Raven. When you go to kill a viper, you have to cut off his head. Otherwise, he comes back with venom twice as strong.
And now, boss, you know the meaning, the true meaning of retribution. And if you come back looking for your destiny, you find nothing but broken dreams. Quote the gathering.
Guys, I've just received word that Raven has entered the asylum. He's here in the lair. Raven, if I might have a word, sir, what's your next move? After last week, we saw Father James Mitchell return. He's aligned himself with your gathering. Father Mitchell, where's Raven? What have you done with Raven?
Raven Scott Hudson is in hell. Exactly where he said he was gonna send me, wallowing in mental anguish because he couldn't believe that he was outsmarted by yours truly and the gathering. Well, Raven, I told you a long time ago I held the keys to your soul, and you didn't understand. But the first two notches on those keys are CM Punk and Julio DiNero. Now, Sandman, Raven won't be here tonight. You have a chance to back out. Are you gonna use your brains? Or are you gonna be the same drunken fool you've always been and go blindly into a destruction?
Raven, we own you. CM, tell Sandman what his deal is.
Sandman, you see, myself, Julio, and you have something in common, believe it or not. And that's that we used to follow Raven. That's the one mistake we have in common. You didn't correct that mistake. Julio and I rid ourselves of Raven, and tonight, there's no light at the end of the tunnel for you. We're going to the ring to make an example of you. Quote the gathering, nevermore.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a double Singapore cane match. About to make their way to the ring, being led by Father James Mitchell. They are the team of Julio DiNero and CM Punk. They are the Gathering. Back in December, their shocking turn altered Raven's destiny to become the NWA World Champion. But their recruitment of Raven's archenemy, and there you see him, Father James Mitchell last Wednesday night, had to be equally, if not more shocking than when they backstabbed Raven in a steel cage. And their opponents, first of all, from Philadelphia, he weighs in at 244 pounds. This is the Sandman. Given the opportunity 1 week ago to pick his surprise tag team partner, Raven chose this man, the hardcore legend, the Sandman. No question, Don, the shocking reappearance of Father Mitchell swung it in favor of the Gathering, but tonight, we expected Raven, we expected the Sandman to exploit Sandman's specialty, the Singapore cane, but no Raven.
Like, we still haven't seen Raven. We still haven't heard from Raven. They're coming out here like he's coming. Sandman's doing his routine, getting involved with the fans, getting them on his side. But you know Raven, Mike, he loves surprises. He loves to get the edge. He loves to get the advantage, and what a better way than to have everybody not expecting you to show and to come out when it's your moment.
Sandman taking a lap around the TNA Asylum as the hardcore legend bonds with the fans here at the Asylum and shares a 12-ouncer.
I'm just looking at my shoulder, Mike, so we don't get sprayed in a nice Budweiser bath. It's coming. Oh!
There it is.
There it was.
You asked for it. Double Singapore cane match. Steel poles on opposite sides of the ring with Singapore canes at the top of those steel poles. Bring down the Singapore canes and use them on your opponents, or possibly in this case, singular opponent.
Sandman making sure he'll be numb. Pounding by a few Budweiser before he gets in there. One thing about it, he's entertaining. But one thing about it also, Mike, the Singapore cane is like an extension of the Sandman. If
It's
he
his
gets a hold of
specialty.
one, it's his specialty. If he gets a hold of one, he will have the advantage.
Father Mitchell, the Gathering, roll out to the floor. Sandman in the ring. Let's find out if Raven is here tonight. And his tag team partner from the Bowery, this is Raven.
Well, they called for him.
JB, Jeremy Borash, our ring announcer, making the introduction. You
Mike,
see
he's not here.
camera position to show the entrance ramp, but you're right, no Raven. And, you know, Don, I'm not sure, but pretty obvious by their actions with the Gathering on the attack here. As they tried to double team Sandman, I guess they feel like Raven's not here, but look at the Sandman turn things around
Well,
already.
I think it's almost obvious that they know he's not here. Father James Mitchell finally beat Raven the one way you never expected. I mean, he gave him everything. Burned him, scalped him, hung him. I mean, there was nothing that Raven couldn't come back from.
Beat him every possible way physically.
But he beat him this time mentally. He beat him in a way where Raven could not believe he was bested by Father James Mitchell. Father Mitchell got into Raven's mind, and I'm wondering, Mike, if that was just too much for Raven to handle.
But in spite of the numbers game, you have to give the Sandman his props. He's doing damn well against these two.
Well, he's got the numbers problem, but he's going to have to keep it going, and Sandman's just nuts enough to not even realize he's outnumbered 2-1.
Springs off the chair, sandwiches CM Punk and Julio DiNero into the steel safety rail.
I'm still not convinced, though, that Raven's not going to show. We've seen this guy. There's no surprises with him. You've got to learn to expect the unexpected. But right now, Sandman, look at that, just humiliating CM Punk. Oh, nails him.
Sandman hits the Hurricane Run. Oh!
Not only, though, does he have the Gathering to deal with, you also have to keep an eye on Father James Mitchell.
Yeah, at
Mike.
all times. Hit the Hurricane Rana on CM Punk, but then as he turned around, Julio DiNero was there to take him down. Julio going up for one of the kendo sticks, one of the Singapore canes, but he was cut off by Sandman.
Sandman doing everything he can, completely outnumbered in this match. But if Sandman can get one of those canes, Mike, he can even things up in a hurry.
Take a look at the replay, right-hand side of the screen as
right
Julio
in the rail.
DiNero was going up to take that Singapore cane down, and the Sandman fired him off into the safety rail. Smart move to take him out at that point. So now it is a one-on-one type matchup here with CM Punk.
Well, Sandman can only have one game plan, Mike. It's divide and conquer. You've got to make sure you get the two separated. You've got to make sure you always keep it one-on-one if you can. It's going to be hard to do with the Gathering. These guys are so cohesive together. They know each other. They've gone through hard times.
Sandman
Almost
heading
got
to
it.
the corner, so close to that cane.
Oh, no.
Cut off by Julio. Oh! Running powerbomb out of the corner by Julio DiNero. And now with CM Punk regaining his senses, this is going to be a tough situation now for Sandman, because you're right, it turns in to the 2-on-1 numbers game, and the Gathering now may have their way with the Sandman.
Yeah, it's just become a handicap match, Mike. Raven's nowhere to be seen. Sandman is in serious trouble.
Twisting elbow drop by DiNero. Sandman tries to fight back. Left hands connecting. Gathering reeling.
It's almost like Sandman said one thing about this match. I was asking him earlier, he said it's Raven's rules, which basically mean there are no rules. Anything goes, and if you can get the Singapore cane, you can use it any way you want. It looked like Sandman was posing, looking like pleading for Raven to come out. Hard to do if you're not even in the building.
Repeated shots to the top of the head by Julio DiNero, weakening him.
Oh!
And while CM Punk holds him, Julio DiNero hits the elbow drop off the ropes.
Nobody can take on these odds. And Mike, there's nothing stopping him now. Not only is Sandman in trouble, they've got both canes.
Yeah, it's more than a handicap match at this point. It's a handicap match against two men who both have kendo sticks.
Oh!
Oh, God.
Right off the head, look at this.
Oh, no. Oh, God. How much can he take?
And Sandman's got a hold of one, though. This guy feels no pain.
Russian leg sweep on Punk, takes the cane away and then uses the cane and hits the Russian leg sweep on DiNero.
And DiNero lost the Singapore cane. He's dropped it. And now Sandman has the extension of his arm. Boom! Man alive.
One for Punk, one for DiNero.
This is unreal. This is how you
Here's
divide
the
a
pin.
conquer.
Here's two.
No!
Got the shoulder up. Look out. Mitchell up on the apron.
He's going to get 1-2 here in a minute. Sandman in total control. Wisely, Father Mitchell. Oh, man, but that's what Father Mitchell does.
Double
Just
super
racket
kick.
him.
Double super kick by the Gathering, and did they get it? Yeah.
They got him.
They got the 3 count.
The winners of the match, the team of CM Punk and Julio DiNero, the Gathering.
It took them both, Mike.
And it's not over yet.
Oh, leave it alone.
Here comes the post-match beating. Oh, God.
This is just too much now. This is too much. Get
Mitchell directing
security
traffic.
out here.
Need some help from the back.
Get security out here.
No question we need help for the Sandman.
The match is over. You've done enough. You proved your point. You can win 2-on-1. Big deal.
And they continue to abuse him, continue to assault him, and finally, black shirt security. NWA referees as well. Look at the welts. Look at the discoloration.
I'm going to tell you something, folks. That hurts.